So obviously the other promoter, he's pulled all his fighters one by one basically, and he's left us in the shit ready with the tickets.
I'm feeling ready, me. I think I won by 17 seconds knockout last weekend, and I'm going for another knockout this weekend.
So we've got half an hour for the first event, and then hoping there'll still be a few people that turn up.
If the fuck is up on this, then he's fucking getting that start again, isn't he?
We've got to pull it. Like, seriously, there's too many people in here now, and I just don't know at what point to say, you lot, sorry, it's not on.
I mean, at this stage, we can't let it go, really. I don't know what to do. Look, everyone's here for a fight.
I'm supposed to be fighting someone called Aiden.
Yeah.
And obviously he pulled out, he didn't want to fight anymore, and I was going to get a replacement, but you know I am with my fight nerves.
Yeah.
So this is just quadrupled it. So I thought, a few people said, look, you're going to have a lot to do on the day. So I didn't want to put that, as well as lots of networking to do, you know, lots to sort out. I just felt like I needed to put my attention on this, but never rule it out. One fight in the old dog yet. So it's going to be great, you know, fill it up, big crowd, big atmosphere, let's go.
Well, what's been going on, maybe both of you could talk about this, and where obviously let's be honest about the tickets and how that's looking at the moment.
Well, the promotion, it was meant to be promotion v promotion, so obviously the other promoter, he's pulled all his fighters one by one basically, and he's left us in the shit ready with the tickets, because that was an 150 tickets minimum he promised us. This venue wasn't going to be big enough, so yeah, we were like a week and a half to go. We kind of realised he's just let us down, and he's not going to replace the fighters. So Russ has had to go out his skin really to replace fighters with local fighters, and we don't actually have any of the other promotions fighters. I mean, he has promoted it today for the pay-per-view and everything, which I'll thank him for that, but it's very little, very late.
It's been tough with what we've had to work with, you know. We've come through so much, worked with the council, you know, got the go-ahead for the event, and then it was just networking, something I'm not used to doing, but then people that kind of stop this just turn me into a bit of a beast, and I get to meet good people like Jonathan Stoner, you know, Joe Lester, RWP Media.
Well, what happens if you don't get the money you need?
Can't go ahead.
I don't even want to think about it, to be fair, you know. I mean, the tickets out there, they're coming in, but before this all started, the promotion versus promotion, they'd already had pretty much 100, 150 sold, so we had that, so we'd had a guaranteed 300 tickets there straight away.
No panic then, yeah, no panic at all then. Everything
it would have been, you know,
paid for.
Again, beautiful venue, you know, beautiful place.
And that's, honestly, I think as well, that other promoter is going to kick himself. Yeah. He didn't come into this properly, because this would have been an awesome event, talked about for years. It would have been completely sold out. Yeah. The atmosphere would have been electric. Promotion v promotion. It would have been a show that everyone bangs on about, you know, for years to come.
And we feel passionate about putting an event on as well, just for Nottingham. It's not just for ourselves. Like, it's historical. This bringing, you know, there's going to be an heavyweight title fight tonight, and there's probably, apart from John Dillinger, there's not been one since like the 1800s, and that's William Thompson Bendigo, or William Bendigo Thompson. It's got me. Like, it's not about the money for me. I just want to bring entertainment factor and put Nottingham back on the bare-knuckle scene.
Is that going to be your belt?
It's already my belt anyway. It's from another promotion, Olympus Fight Club, and the 2-weight division champ. I've been fighting for over a year, and I've got a very outstanding record. Well, altogether I'm 4 wins, 4 losses. I'm 1-2 in pro. I'm 3-2 in just normal bare knuckle. And I'm hoping to go to and I'm only 23, so hopefully by the time I'm 30, I'm up there with the best.
Why bare-knuckle?
Well, I started off fighting on the street when I was a kid. I got in trouble when I was younger, and I just found out that it was good. And then December last year, I got a phone call from one of my friends asking if I wanted to jump on. I said yeah, 2 weeks into it, and I won my first title. I wasn't seeing it gonna be a thing. Then I got my second title, and I thought I'm sticking. And year down the line, I'm here, and I'm ready.
What's your name?
My name is Reese, but I go by Rusty.
Rusty. Ah, okay, you're Rusty.
Yes, I'm Rusty.
Right, okay, cool. Well, how are you feeling about the fight?
I'm feeling ready, me. I won by 17 seconds knockout last weekend, and I'm going for another knockout this weekend.
Nice, can't wait to see it.
Definitely. Nice to meet you, mate.
Cheers.
Kind of let down. No, he's not sold 4 tables now. He's sold 2, so he's still not looking great. But 2 tables,
Not enough, is it?
not enough. So at this point, I don't know. Like I don't know to put. I've got no words. Like
What's the point where you say we can't do it?
pretty much when we start and they give us the money and we've got not enough money to pay people, we've got to pull it. Like seriously, there's too many people in here now, and I just don't know at what point to say, you lot, sorry, it's not on, because we've not got money to cover it. I don't know what to do.
Maybe we should speak to Gavin. So what's the call and what's the point of the call? Do you know?
I really don't know. Probably because he's not fighting now that the people aren't that bothered about watching him. So I honestly don't know what's going to happen here. Bar's opening, I feel like going over there. But I know the prices here, I'm not drinking them.
Well, you can't afford it at the moment.
Oh jeez, can't afford nothing. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to have to have a call with Russ. I mean, at this stage we can't let it go, really. I don't know what to do. Look, everyone's here for a fight. We're going to have to sit down and count the money. I mean, basically, I honestly don't know what to do.
Why don't you do that now?
So I've just got to try and catch Russ and sit down and count the pennies. Literally.
Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. I hear him chat to the noise, move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys, man so tough, but mans keep walking. Just too sharp with the prize, white girls let her tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan, if you wanna touch man, please use caution. Cold like 0 degrees.
It's still a bit me head. Obviously nervous from the start because of the tickets, the fighters coming late with the ticket money. Making sure that we didn't have to cancel it last second, that would have been an absolute disaster. But yeah, look, by hook or crook, we was always going to get this show going. So we've managed to do it, and I'm modelling the Bendigo very well, I think.
So look, take me through it then from the very beginning. What actually happened? What was the problem with ticket sales? What was going on?
But when we first was doing the show, we had a couple of fighters, and they would have pretty much sold the place on their own. So we couldn't do a ticket deal because it wouldn't have been fair on the other fighters. So we agreed with everybody on a set wage, which is higher than normal, but we wanted to put a good show on, and we could. But then they genuinely was injured, which is just one of them things, unfortunately. And then we was doing Spartan v Bendigo, a promotion v promotion. But for whatever reason, nothing got publicised on the other promotion side. There was one there today publicising the pay-per-view, but I mean that's today, and then all their fighters pulled one by one. So to get the matchups and the fights that we've had is unreal. I mean, and most of that's down to Russ, to be fair. He's been unbelievable. And the RWP as well, they've gone out their skin. Mr. Stoner as well, he's gone done us proud. John Dillinger, he's helped us not just with the security, he's helped us with other things. So, and then obviously the council as well. We didn't know whether we was going to have a show to promote because obviously they made us jump through a few hoops, but that's done as well now. I mean, our medic team that we've got here tonight, that could do a Eddie Earn and Frank Warren show. That's the quality of that, and that's the hoops that we have to jump through. So, in a way, they've set us up for the future. So, I'm happy with that because I'm going to use the exact medical team again, 100%. I'll pay that extra money, no worries.
And so you managed to make the event go on. Like, what's next for you? Because
a few beers, and I don't do drugs, but I might tonight. But no, look, we've already agreed with Liam Duffy. We're gonna do a show with him. We just got to work out if we do it in Nottingham, we'll do it bare-knuckle. If we do it in Bradford, they're not allowed to do it there, so we might do an hybrid or a boxing event there. But I really fancy doing a bare-knuckle in Nottingham. We've got another venue in mind, it's bigger. And we know Liam will plug it. Liam and Russell, they're like that really, in the way that they act and behave and the passion. So 100% that'll be a great night, great sellout. And some of these fights, you've seen them yourself tonight. Man, I use these fighters again, every one of them. They're absolutely brilliant.